Hey, we gave away the tickets for tonight's Turning Stone show. Tracy Morgan is at the Turning Stone tonight. It's going to be, I think, a really funny show. You know, he was in that accident, if you remember, going down. He was on the way to a show. Was it a Walmart truck that drove in and caused really terrible injury to these guys?
He was in almost a limo, not almost, but a limo bus, and actually
it was like an SUV type limo bus.
And one of the comedians that was with him actually died from the accident.
He was Jimmy McNair. Uncle Jimmy Mack.
Very difficult time that he's had making his way back, and he had brain injuries, but I think he seems to be back full strength, and will be performing tonight. Anyway, Ray is the guy that's going to use the tickets. Congratulations to Ray. He'll go to the show on us tonight at the Turning Stone. Mark Ford runs Val by Alice. Something that Mark wanted to bring back a memory of his childhood, and it's not the crowds. People said, well, you're not going to get the crowds you used to get. It's not about the crowds. It's been the weather has just been brutal for Mark. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Bill. How you doing?
What about maybe you ought to open a pool there or something that.
Well,
I mean,
I'm a little wary on trying different ideas. See, we tried mud skiing and mud snowboarding, and it didn't seem to go over well.
It didn't go over well, huh? Well,
not at all.
Well. So what, were you able to prepare for this winter? It seemed like it was going to be an up and down, milder winter, and I guess we got more than what we expected.
Oh, yeah, or less than what we expected,
right,
yeah.
Right.
But, yeah, we prepared for it. You can go up there and see the preparation in the areas, like in the tubing. We set up all the lanes. We put up all the signs. The city had the lift inspected. There was just a lot of work done, and nothing happened.
Since you've been doing this for what, 4 or 5 years? Longer than that?
6.
6 years. How have you had a good winter? Full good winter?
Well, we had the first 2 seasons were really nice, and so they were teasers. So they had me think the third year was just a fluke, and then we thought, okay, the fourth year is a fluke, and then okay, the fifth year is a fluke. But this year, we're changing our opinion on that.
Yeah, this year was a complete washout. Now, you don't own, obviously, what do you own there? Basically, you're renting the facilities and you're operating it for the city. Is that correct? But there's still a lot of investment.
That's correct, and we're probably about $100,000 away from reaching the break-even point. So,
Wow.
Mark, I have to ask, I know this winter probably wasn't great for it, but I rember the cold February that we had last year. Do you have a snowmaker?
Sure we do.
You couldn't make snow in this, though.
No, not now.
Yeah.
No, but he said last year was a bad one, too, and that just kind of surprised me.
Wasn't last year a problem, though, that it got so cold? It was who would come out last February? It was below zero every day.
You nailed it right on the head there, Bill.
Yeah.
We had that good snow dumping right at the beginning of February, and we were all joyous about it, and then it dove down to -10, and nobody came. And then we had beautiful conditions because, the cold snow is the greatest stuff for carving and skiing and snowboarding.
Right. Boy, but, it is. Holy moly. Somebody says here El Nino is cyclical, and it's about every 9 years. Does the cycle 9 years long? Let's hope not. Because this
boy.
Yeah, this El Nino was a doozy. And listen, think about the guys that are, and I know you're saying you're 100,000 in here, but think about these people that own businesses up north. Even up north, they couldn't keep snow on the slopes.
No, it hurt everybody.
Yeah.
I've communicated with like the Tim Woods at Woods Valley and the people up at Snow Ridge, and even though they got a lot more snow up at Snow Ridge, it's still the perception of no snow keeps people away.
Right.
It's unfortunate. I don't know if it's a 9-year cycle, but let's hope if it is, we're already 6 years into it.
Yeah. Have you thought of? Can you do stuff in the summertime there?
Sure. We were thinking of concerts and stuff, but we would need we're not professional promoters, so we need promoters to come up with the ideas, and we'll provide the venue.
Right.
So, but we do. We've got one wedding reception set up for August. We have a baptismal party in May, a couple of birthday parties, We've had last year or 2 years ago, I'm sorry, we had the National Guard do their Family Day there in August.
Yep.
And had about 250 folks out at the center at that time. So yes, there's other things we can do, but obviously the easy revenue is if there's snow,
it's easy.
you got lifts to turn on and ramp up for the season.
Well, listen, Woodstock is looking for an anniversary spot.
Well, we were also thinking of doing a Thursday night car cruising up there because it's a perfect spot.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of space, and so we're going to be looking at partnering up with somebody to do that exactly. As you probably know, I'm a car nut, and
yep. Yeah.
I like the folks that show and shine their cars. They're always a good bunch, and we got plenty of room up there.
Well, listen, we wish you the best. We can help in any way. Let us know. And it's a long way back from $100,000. That's going to take some really nice winters and some great events in the summertime.
Yeah, either that or I got to get a better hobby, I guess.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So far, I'm paying to do this, and I enjoy the hell out of it. But the bottom line is, at some point, business reality has to take over.
Yeah. All right, Mark. Thanks so much, and good luck. And if we can help, let us know.
All right. Thanks, Phil.
All right, Mark Ford. He did this because his whole inspiration was when he, as a kid, would remember going over there and skating and skiing, and he thought, let's bring this back to Utica. It'd be a great, and it would be. It really would be. But when we're having winters like this, I mean, people are just getting hammered. So when we say, hey, what a great winter, and this was the editorial, I think, in the OD over the weekend, this was an awesome winter. It wasn't bad at all. You got to think about all the snowmobilers, all the businesses that rely on that industry, and the skiers. As a matter of fact, I have a friend who went snowmobiling this past weekend. They had to go to Canada. The only place they could find the snow to go snowmobiling. They went to Canada. Hold on tight. Christine with an update coming up next on WIBX.